This morning we chat to our creative parenting expert, Nikki Bush, about a brand new ebook she has written, and it sounds amazing. It's called Parenting Matters 2.0, a guide for parenting in 2017 and beyond. Now, many of the topics included in the book have been discussed here on the show at great length, and we've loved that process. Nikki, first of all, congratulations. Well done. I know you take a huge amount of pride in pouring your heart and soul and the mass of your education into these publications, but well done. You must be very proud. A proud parent.
Thank you. This is actually the second version or the second issue of Parenting Matters, so that's why it's called 2.0. We've had thousands and thousands of parents downloading Parenting Matters 1.0 over the years, and I thought it was about time that we updated it.
I was going to ask, why the need to go to version 2.0?
Because the world's changed, you know, and as much as we've got practical, common sense parenting wisdom in the book, the context of our world changes all the time. So this version will have information about the Fourth Industrial Revolution and your child and why it matters, quite a lot about keeping yourself tech savvy and preparing your children for a digital world and how to do that wisely as a family, as well as, you know, pulling at the heartstrings. So things like, you know, children bring humor into the home and children can just lighten things up. And we were talking earlier about how things have got so serious.
Yeah.
Children can be those light bringers, you know, and we just need to be open to those things. And also when we listen to our children, don't just listen with your ears. We need to listen with our hearts as well. So this book is a journey inwards as well as a journey outwards. And, you know, parenting is one of those things, when you have very young children, it can happen really slowly. And sometimes people think it's an interminable journey. And to them, I always say, this too shall pass.
I say that to myself a lot.
And then you hit around the age of 13, and suddenly parenting a child disappears in the blink of an eye. And all those things that used to irritate you, you suddenly miss. Ask me, because my children are now 22 and 17.
Oh, my word.
And so it's about actually taking this journey as it comes and realizing that it's not just about your child. It's actually your most incredible personal development adventure.
It really is for me, and I know I've got a very limited perspective, you know, from my standpoint, but I've discovered both the best and the worst parts of myself, but I've also discovered the ability and the power to do something about it for the first time in my life, because you're operating on the premise of something that is actually more important to you than yourself.
Yes, and also it's bigger than you.
Yeah.
You know, it's about preparing a little being and guiding a little being and allowing a little being to evolve into somebody who is going to go out and make a dent in the universe one day.
Oh, I love it. And there are so many tips. And what I love about the way that the book has been compiled is, just like we are consuming life in bite sizes now in this digital era, it really does give you a practical guide that isn't too lengthy to get in through. Each chapter is concise, dealing with a different topic. So we're going to get into some of those chapters in our next discussion. I cannot wait to just celebrate the poem that you've written in the book as well, which is absolutely beautiful. So we'll bring that to you in the second part of our discussion. But you can, in the meantime, start doing a little bit of research online. We are talking about Parenting Matters 2.0, a guide for parenting in 2017 and beyond.